Right now, the jury got instructions on the Diddy case. As you can see, these are pictures of Trump and Diddy, showing that they have a great relationship with each other. Even if Diddy is convicted, will Trump pardon Diddy? He pardoned NBA YoungBoy, Larry Hoover, and many others.
In 2012, that Diddy was a good friend of yours back then. He has since found himself in some very serious legal trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you ever consider pardoning him?
Well, nobody's asked. You had to be the one to ask, Peter, but nobody's asked. But I know people are thinking about it. I know they're thinking about it. I think some people have been very close to asking. First of all, I'd look at what's happening, and I haven't been watching it too closely, although it's certainly getting a lot of coverage. I haven't seen him. I haven't spoken to him in years. He used to really like me a lot, but I think when I ran for politics, that relationship busted up. From what I read, I don't know. He didn't tell me that, but I'd read some little bit nasty statements in the paper all of a sudden. You know, it's different. You become a much different person when you run for politics and you do what's right. I could do other things, and I'm sure he'd like me, and I'm sure other people would like me, but it wouldn't be as good for our country. As we said, our country's doing really well because of what we're doing. So it's not a popularity contest. So I don't know. I would certainly look at the facts. If I think somebody was mistreated, whether they like me or don't like me, it wouldn't have any impact on me.
Mr. President,
Hey, what's going on? It's Highway Dre back with another video. If you've been here before, cool, appreciate it, man. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. You know, we just coming here to voice our opinion. You may or may not agree. If you don't agree, that's cool. Let me know in the comments. Y'all can do that anytime, any place, from anywhere, like whatever you want to do. And usually, I always come in back, you know what I'm saying? But we're here today to talk about Diddy. So the jurors got the instructions already, and it's up to them to find out or figure out or vote on, is this man guilty or not guilty? I don't know what y'all think, but I know what I think. And whatever I think, just know, it's just an opinion. You heard me? Now, we know Diddy one freaky guy based on the information that we have seen, heard, you know what I mean? We know he a freaky deaky type of individual. And we heard about the freak offs and all that. But a lot of the crimes that they talked about in the case, the man wasn't even charged for, right? So everybody has seen the Diddy Cassie video at the hotel. We seen that. I think everybody in the world has seen that. If you've been keeping up with the case, even if you haven't been keeping up with the case, you've seen that somewhere in your timeline. Somebody you know talked about it, right? But you know he's not even charged for that. He's not charged for that at all. It was wrong for sure, but that's not a federal crime. They really just bringing that up to show his character and show that he a monster, basically. So we can't really even talk about that. All we can say is that wrong, it shouldn't happen. But we can't say, they can't even vote on it. So he can't get convicted on that, right? So Cassie was dating Kid Cudi. And he blew up his car, set his car on fire. You know, he ain't even charged for that at all. Now, they could have probably got him on that. They could have got him on the domestic violence, assault. But it's strange because why they didn't charge him for the arson or the domestic violence for assaulting Cassie? They didn't charge him with that. They charged him with the RICO, the trafficking, prostitution, and just being sick. That's really what he charged with, just being a sick individual, right? And Cassie, I don't know, because Diddy from New York. I'm sure a lot of people in New York love him. But I was thinking, even if he get convicted, which I think he will, But I don't think it's gonna be for the amount of time everybody else thinking he gonna do. I don't think they finna get this man no life sentence, no 20, 30-year sentence. I just don't think they will. Because, but let's say they do. This is the point I was trying to make. I found a lot of pictures that Trump and Diddy was like this. Trump would spend 3-4 hours, go to his house. Diddy would go to his house. So these guys have some type of relationship. And we know Trump has pardoned Lil Wayne, NBA Youngboy, the people that ran into the White House, who else? Larry Hoover. We know that he has pardoned these guys. And they don't seem to have as close as a relationship that Diddy has with Trump. Think about that. So even if they convict Diddy, who's to say Trump don't give him a pardon? Because they friends. I'm going to show y'all the pictures. I did the research. All you got to do is Google. That's all I did, Google. And this man got pictures with Trump more than any celebrity that I've seen. Trump real quiet about it, but we know that Trump like pardoning celebrities. So if he like pardoning celebrities that he really ain't got no business with, that he don't really go to their house, they don't come to his house, like he pardon these guys. So what makes you think he won't pardon Diddy? It's something to think about. It's something to think about. And this is gonna show how much power Diddy have. Now Trump pardoned Diddy. This is saying that we still can use you. We still value in the industry. You still have some worth to society, right? But if Trump don't pardon him and they get that man a life sentence, 30-year sentence, 40-year sentence, this is gonna tell Diddy like the industry is done with you. Like they moving on to the next. You done went too far. They can't use you anymore, right? So what y'all think gonna happen? It's interesting to think about. Very interesting to think about. And the jury should come back sometime. What's today? Monday. So the jury should come back sometime with a verdict. And usually in the court system, the longer they take, that means that's in Diddy's favor. Because usually when you're guilty, a jury come back in 5 hours, 8 hours, 1 day. But if it start becoming a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks that they deliberating, the prosecution start to get nervous. Like it wasn't a clear-cut case because they talking about something that's taking a long time. And another thing, now it got some Asians on the jury. It got some Hispanics on the jury. Got some whites on the jury, right? It's 4 black people. It's 4 black people. 4. And I believe it's really gonna come down to them 4 black people, cause it's white men on that jury. There's Asian, there's Hispanic, and usually, man, a Hispanic gonna go with the whites, the Asian gonna go with the whites. Hopefully these 4 juries, if he was to come home, it was them 4 black jurors. I'm willing to guarantee you it was the 4 black jurors that saved his life. It's gonna be them. It's gonna come down to them. So it's 12 people, so 8 of them white, black, Hispanic, Asian. So 8 is non-black, black. 4 is black. It's gonna come down to them 4. It's gonna come back down to them 4. But we'll find out. Do y'all think he guilty, innocent? What y'all think? Y'all let me know in the comments. We already know he's sick. We already know about the freak out. We already know he did Cassie wrong. But everything that Cassie participated in, do y'all believe some of that she wanted to, or or do y'all think all that was by force? You know what I mean? We'll see. Y'all like, share, comment, whatever y'all gotta do. Make sure you subscribe though. Peace.